Wow.
Oh! Adventurers! Welcome to the Stumbling Duckling. Join us around the table. My friends and I were just reminiscing about old times. Oh, who am I, you ask?
Yes.
Well, you look upon none other than the famous painter, actor, scribe, lover, and all-around artistic extraordinaire, Valerie-Yield-on-Green, at your service. Oh, but where are my manners? These people, of course, need no introduction, for you all know them very well. Please give a warm greetings to my friends, the heroes of legend! Perhaps a little game? Yes! You all, I'm certain, have read my many, many works of impeccable literature. I would like for you to tell us some of the most well-known details of my friends here. I shall ask you the questions, and you will answer when I count to 3. Agree? Yes. 1, when I count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Beautiful. Well, this over here is Amarin Adnellus, the cunning rogue. As you know, rogues are experts of many skills, such as disguise, lock-picking, sometimes brutal and comfortable honesty. What other main skill has gotten Amarin out of trouble time and time again? 1, 2, 3.
Washing dishes.
I heard something over here.
Washing dishes.
Washing dishes, yes, what every man could do very well. Absolutely. Next we have the learned wizard, Alaris Gosia. Now, wizards are scholars that learn their crafts at many different schools of magic, such as the School of Illusion, or the School of Transmutation, perhaps the School of Frog-Tooth Prince Transmutation. Now, what unique school of magic did Alaris in particular study? 1, 2, 3. Say that one more time. Catching a magic missile into the darkness. Absolutely, yes. You have definitely read my book. Fantastic. Next we have...
Not inside.
Next we have Ovis Brius, the wise monk. Monks are known to spend their lives dedicated to the martial arts, such as the way of the fist, or the way of the drunken master. Perhaps the way of the...
Hair flip.
awkward... When I count to 3. Perhaps the way of the awkward silence? Now, what martial art has Ovis spent their life practicing? 1, 2, 3. Puddle arts. Say it one more time. Puddle arts. Puddle arts, yes. Ovis can make wonderful, wonderful artwork out of puddles. Correct. Finally, we have Lysanther Pagan, the noble paladin. You've heard, of course, that paladins are holy warriors that have made an oath to live by, such as to always protect the weak, or to never back down from a fight, or perhaps to avoid dairy at all costs. What is Lysanther's oath? 1, 2, 3.
Smoke hydrant.
One more time.
Oath of burning small villages.
Oath of burning small villages. Absolutely. But can you please hide our matches?
Yes, of course.
Now, relax as I regale you with their story. A tale full of mystery and intrigue. A tale full of magic and epic battles. Of queens, gods, devils, bandits, monsters, dungeons, and dragons! And other such things. I must warn you though, at times, our heroes' actions depended upon luck. Some were successful and some were failures. To illustrate this, I will interrupt our tale at certain key points and ask one of you to roll this ridiculously large dice upon the floor here. Before you roll, it will be very clear what the roll will be for, and you will all help me determine what the results mean for our story. Now, barkeep,
Yeah.
please distribute 137 meat tankers, so I shall begin.
Huzzah! Outside.
Our story begins in a dark, dingy dungeon.
more wretched than I had imagined.
Oh, we've been in more wretched times than this.
Yes, we sure have.
I've got a noble idea. Hear me out. What if I cast magic missile into the darkness?
You could, but what if we were to hit something we don't want to hit?
Like the wall right in front of us?
Yes, and it could collapse on our head.
Alaris, you must control your power. You don't want to overuse it.
Yes, you are a fantastic wizard.
How? Just one magic missile?
Look, I know we've been quite bored. There's some gross little mud puddles here. Perhaps I'll make us some entertainment.
Ah! Very good, Otis.
It's like a comic.
But we were thrown upon this dungeon by the king himself. So therefore, I say we sit out our sentence.
Sit out our sentence. This must be some sort of test. Why, he left us completely outfitted with all of our implements.
Of course it's a test.
Then we should make with breaking the test open. We should escape.
Exactly.
But don't you like it? We take a moment of respite. We've always been on so many adventures. Why not use this moment to sit and enjoy each other's company for once?
Sit in this mildew-smelling dungeon?
Yes.
Okay. We escape tomorrow.
We escape tomorrow.
All right. No magic missiles, no dungeon escape. I think you three might be losing your gumption.
I'm just trying to change the pace of things for once, Ilaris.
You don't love adventuring anymore?
I do, of course, but time has moved quicker than we had hoped. I'm not a man of 17 years of age anymore. I'm 44 years old.
Nor are you a race that is eternal. So are you approaching retirement?
I have 1 year's time before my retirement time comes. But I would like to savor a moment of leisure with you three, because when I leave, I don't know if or when I shall see you again.
Oh, don't say that, Amron. We would be so sad to see you again.
You three will go on adventures without me, I'm sure.
I can't imagine.
No.
Mages are not even in their full flower until they're at least in their mid-50s. Magic is a slow, learned process. You all stayed with me when I could barely cast a magic missile strong enough to light a fire.
And when I could barely burn down a little dollhouse. And for me, when we had that very, very, very hot year where there was barely any rain and no puddles.
And you've been the beating heart of our troop.
I am the eldest, yes. And I do take my responsibilities and friendship with you seriously.
As do we.
As I know, but times do change, and we must adapt.
That they do. This is an important mission for me as well, as is the last one until I would get my highest honor. I want to go back with prestige.
Is it time for you to return to the monastery and take over the kinship?
If I succeed. But, you know, my confidence hasn't been nearly as high since our last mission, if we could even call it that.
The king arrives in the dungeon.
The rogue Amarin. I wish a word in private with you. Bring him into my throne room.
Come into the throne room.
Where is my throne?
Right here, your lordship.
Thank you. My lord, my king, what may I do for you?
Please, Amarin, you may call me brother.
Yes, brother. May I stand?
You already did. Amarin. You don't know how much it pains me to have incarcerated you in the dungeon with the rest of that rabble group you seem to enjoy.
He cries himself to sleep at night.
It sounds like this.
May I call you by your first name?
Yes, Amarin, you may.
Sigmund, I do not want to live a life of royalty. I want to serve and help. You have taken your vows and I have taken mine.
What do you think royalty does but serve and help? That's what we are here for. To show all the poor people how happy being rich makes us. Therefore, one day they too might want to be rich and aspire to pull themselves up from their scabby feet. And
It's called trickle-down economics.
and you, Amberin, you are the older brother. You should be king instead of me. Yet you cursed father on his deathbed. Why, Amberin? Why?
Father was a vicious man, and he was hated by all.
He had their respect.
But did he have our respect? Do you remember how he treated mother and how he treated you? And I stood before him and you with his fist.
He made me strong. He made you strong.
He made you vicious like him.
How dare you? Enough!
I will take upon that challenge any day.
And so, Amon draws his dagger to attack his brother Sigmund. Now, if we roll above a 10, his dagger hits true, but a 9 and below, he misses. Please roll the dice for us.
I thought you parry better.
Don't worry, cleaning up, your lordship.
So it has come to this. You would raise your weapon against my household in order to stick to your silly vows.
He raised his weapon to me, and I didn't mean to burn so poorly.
Amberin, how long do you think you can keep this up? You're not 17 years old anymore.
I will keep it up as long as I can.
And what about me? You once loved me.
I did.
And I love you, Amberin. You are my brother. Come back to the castle. I will give you the crown. You and I can rule together as we were meant. It fell. Dear God, it fell.
The prophecies were true.
Do you know what that means, Amberin?
Do you know what that means when the crown falls to the ground? What happens if a king's crown falls off his head? Please tell me in 1, 2, 3. Say it one more time.
The price of eggs goes down.
Yes, and as you all know, it trickles down economics. The price of the eggs go down. The whole economy of the kingdom will be skewed.
The price of eggs shall fall. An egg being the fertile symbol of the womb of creation. And a delicious omelet. I cannot take this on. I will not.
Amberin,
No.
what am I to do now? In times of trouble, you were always my staff.
I'm not worthy of this.
This way, guys. I left Stamina know. He'll
Wow, this cave is bigger than I thought. A sword. With blood on it.
I'm more of a staff guy.
Do not touch me!
It's one of those talking swords.
Yes. Why come here you to the cave of the exit of the...
We were on a mission for the king.
Look at me. Look at me.
We are. All of us are.
You come here to what?
What do we look at? Where's your eye?
Pick an eye. That one.
I'll go tilt.
You come here for a mission.
Yes, for the king.
I shall help you.
What's your name, sword?
So,
That's clever,